building the CEO muscles is all about. It's about your brain, it's about your business. What is it that you want to achieve for 2023? Okay, this is part of the first series of Build Your CEO Muscle, and to best prepare you for having your healthcare business. And I'm just going to drink my tea here. So I hope you got your teas and coffees. Okay, I just wanted to mention that to you. We are a global organization, and we help 7 to 8 figure organizations across the globe to achieve their business goals, and that is to have better business quality of life, because we tend to work so hard in healthcare, in our healthcare business, that we're actually, as the CEOs, we're neglecting ourselves. We need to be able to have some structure, but at the same time to serve our clients to the best of our abilities, but also without affecting your own lives. So it's about your business quality of life, and I'm a big advocate for that, for business owners to have business quality of life. Okay, we are serving all the time, and we are there for vulnerable people that need our service, but at the same time we have to look after ourselves in order for us to help our staff members, in order for us to help our clients that we serve, and work in partnership with other healthcare organizations. So it's important that you have the quality, business quality of life. So today I want to set some intentions, and this is goal setting in your healthcare business. I'm going to talk to you today about the 10 steps to help in this series about building your CEO muscles. So, like when you go to the gym, well, some of you that go to the gym, you wouldn't go straight away to pick up a heavy weight, would you? You would start off small, and then you would build your muscles up as you were going along. And this is how you should be looking at this in your healthcare business, because it's not okay for you to just want to get the bigger contracts first. You've got to build up to that level first to get strong, so that you're able to cope and manage and deliver an excellent service to clients who need you, to need that care for the staff members that are delivering the care. So I just want to make sure that you start off on the right foot. Some of you have just started out, some of you are in the middle, and some of you are at a higher level. When I say a higher level, you'll say possibly at 4 million, 5 million turnover a year, and you're wanting to get to a 10 million turnover. So you would have gone through building up your muscles so that you're able to lift the heavier weights, the bigger contracts, for example. And I think that's really, really important. Okay, so why do you fail? Let me just go back 1 second. I'm just going to go back into that. So like I said, some of you are at 5-6 figures and wanting to get to 7 figures, multiple 7 figures. You'll be able to handle the bigger contracts, but you must also look at taking on smaller contracts in order to learn how to build small to medium sized healthcare business to multiple 7 figures. So why do we fail to achieve our company's visions and goals for 2023? This needs to be part of your daily routine in a natural way, because our brain stores our habits that we form. We are sometimes so stressed, being busy, that we're not thinking about naturally our routines, like how we breathe every day. We just breathe naturally. We don't have to say, oh, what do I need to do? You don't write that down, I need to breathe. Sometimes people do, I suppose, but you need to be able to form a habit. This is what I'm going to be talking to you about today, and we've got so much training that's going to happen every single week. I will be going live a week, and I'll also be going on YouTube as well. Okay, so I'm just going to explain 10 things that you can think about for your 2023, getting into habits now. Don't start doing it when it's too late. You want to start doing it now so that you're able to grow and develop within your business. So I'm just going to list 10 things. So the first one is change your behavior of your daily routine to fit in your important tasks for your business. Because if you don't do this, then you're just going to always be busy being busy and not actually getting anywhere, and then you're going to be led by circumstances rather than you having a focus, having an agenda of what you're going to achieve each day. Okay, so have a daily routine. That is so important. Number 2, look at your daily habits which are good and must be maintained by repetition of these habits. You'll be able to best support your business by doing this. Replace bad habits with good habits daily. This takes time. It's not something you're going to do instantly, and this is why I'm going to be doing this weekly training, so that we can get into these good habits. Okay, and these habits can take anywhere from days, for example 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months. It all depends on you, and that is the key. What I want you to think about is your stress levels. You want to keep them low. Celebrate your wins, because that's so important to you. You want to celebrate your wins. You want to be able to look at there's an experiment which was the marshmallow experiment to do with children, for example, who was it was a TV program where they were being given a marshmallow, and some of them had the marshmallows straight away, some of them waited until the person had left the room. The adult said to the children, look, you'll get a second marshmallow when I come back into the room if you haven't eaten it, for example. Well, some of the children ate it straight away. Some of them ate it within, as soon as that adult had left the room, and the third person had waited till the person came back because they wanted that second marshmallow, for example. So you need to focus on the simple stuff first to ensure the most success. You don't want to stretch yourself. You want to look at what you can do in a structured way, but at the same time that it's not this massive milestone. Some of you may be starting off from the beginning, and some of you are like, hey, I want these contracts straight away with the NHS, for example, if you're in the UK. How are you going to cope with a big, large government contract if you haven't dealt with smaller contracts? You want to be successful. You want to be able to go into it in a structured way so that you can be a strong business owner in healthcare. Because looking after your day-to-day routine will enable you to grow with your business, because you would have built your muscles to that potency of strength. The fourth one is sleep. How many of you really getting a good night's sleep? Sleep can affect your productivity in your business. So do not overlook sleep in your business, because it is about your well-being. You must rest. You will need to succeed in your business and feel good. If you're exhausted, then you're going to be crabby, you're going to be snappy, you're going to create this negative energy within your organization. Always remain calm. And by the fourth one here is making sure that you get plenty of sleep. And I know there's going to be times when you first start your business and you're trying to think, how am I going to cover all of these hours? People are going off sick, etc. But you must sleep, because that will give you more strength to deal with problems as they arise. Number 5, what is important here is introversion is a collection of strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so you need to have a blend of both in your business to perform at its best. One way is what we do is hybrid working. So we have staff members around the world. We don't have a big office. We did used to have one, but we don't. Our staff members work around the world. They're working from home, and guess what? They're more happier. Wouldn't you like to, if you are working for someone else, wouldn't you like to work from home? Yes, you're going to have your office when you've got meetings, etc. You can book meeting rooms at that point, but hybrid working is the way to go now. And one great tool is the Intel vPro. Okay, it is absolutely amazing, and I will put the links in here after the event, after this live, and there'll also be some homework for you to do as well, and I'm going to provide you with a spreadsheet for you to be able to download and also to work on it as well. Okay, so think about what innovation tools that you can use, software, hybrid working, hire staff that are from around the world. You don't necessarily have to hire staff within your locality. Number 6 is your health. Walk daily, exercise daily if you can, or at least 3 times a week, for example. For example, I walk 2 hours a day, every day, and this helps to clear my mind of any stress that I may be experiencing, and this helps me to build a good routine of good thoughts as well, positive thoughts. So when you're looking at your business quality of life, try and implement these things into your routine, because this is how you're changing your bad habits with the good habits. Okay, just start things slowly. You don't have to do everything all at once. You build it into your routine. Number 7, environmental change. Look at possible change of the environment and change your routine. Like for example, I used to travel up to 2 hours a day to London, for example, in my car, stuck in traffic. You can try one way is by booking a holiday, even if it's a short stay, 4 days. Do that. Try and see if you can do that every month or every other month, even if you go away for a weekend. Reward yourself. You've got a business that is running effectively, then you need to take time out for yourself to be able to focus on you and your loved ones, for example. Or maybe you may want to just go by yourself to focus on things that you feel is important. Some people go away to work on things, for example. Okay, and just to get a new outlook of life, and when you come back, you're refreshed, you're ready to go. So that's number 7. Number 8 is your mindset. Just drank the tea there. So your mindset, see yourself as you've already achieved your goals that you want to achieve for 2023 and beyond. Look at what the goal is and live it now. Live your life now of your goal, of what you've achieved. See it as you've already done it. What is your reason for doing this business? You're here, you're wanting to build your business to another level, but what is the reason behind it? Like for me, for example, I want to ensure I've got good health so that I can keep with my business, keep pushing my business forward. And I want to build a foundation. And also, my priority is my health. I want to leave a legacy for my clients and family, and also charities. This is the reason why I do what I do, and I want to be global. I want to leave a legacy. What is your reason for you having your healthcare business? It's not about the money. The money will follow, but what is, like for me, you serve and then the money will follow. What is the reason why you're doing your business? Okay, so what willpower do you have? So when you've had a long day at work, what do you tune into? What would you like to do when you get in home, for example? What do you want to do? Do you want to get a salad? Do you want to eat a salad? Do you want to do a takeaway of your choice? You want to feel good, right? So look at things that you can do that's going to help you feel good. Sometimes it's a quick fix to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to get a takeaway. But don't do it every day. Don't put pressure on yourself to keep eating healthy every day. You can order perhaps a takeaway once a week to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Celebrate your wins. But think about when you get in, when you've had a long day at work, it's been quite stressed. What is your habit? Do you A, pick up a cigarette, start smoking, or do you grab a glass of wine, for example, and start drinking, for example? What is your habit? Look at how you can start reducing some of your habits with the good, for example. Okay, but I'm not saying to push yourself. Okay, I'm just talking to you about building your CEO muscles, your brain muscles, so that you can help focus on your business, so that when you are faced with difficulty in your business, it's not going to push you in the wrong direction. Okay, because we all have things that go wrong in the business from time to time. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out to you. Okay, this is a great YouTube video. I'm going to put this link in here about mindset. Even if it's a couple of minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. I have on my phone, I've got 3, which I'm going to go through this with you during these weekly sessions that we're going to be doing. I've got 3 habits that I do first thing. Well, I've got quite a few habits in the morning. I pray. I also listen to my recordings of what I want to happen in my life, for example. And it's about, we're looking at how we can help to get the things that we're wanting to get out of our lives, but at the same time supporting other people that are wanting to achieve a better outcome. For example, for you it would be clients. Your clients who you're delivering a service to, they want to have a better outcome. They want to have quality of life. And you too, as a business owner, want to have business quality of life where you're not stressed. And that's what I want to do in these weekly sessions, is to talk to you about habits and things that we can do to build a stronger mindset within your business. Number 9, your routines. What time do you wake up in the morning? Set small goals in your day, just 1 or 2. Try them, and try not to give up too many at the same time. So don't do too many at the same time. You want to just give yourself small steps. Okay? You don't want to be depriving yourself of everything. Reward yourself in the small goals that you've achieved. Something small has happened at the office, in your business. Celebrate it and reward yourself. So set daily routines. Number 10, you want to work on your business and not in your business. Just ask yourself, are you going to work on your business today? For example, are you going to source private clients today? Ask yourself that question, because you should be doing that anyway. Are you going to spend 2 hours today working on your business? And I see quite often a lot of providers, they're working in their business and not on it. This is why, for me, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, for example, and I work on my business, because that time in the morning is good for me. I go to bed early, don't get me wrong. I certainly get more than 7 hours. Well, I get 7 hours sleep a day, for example. But I wake up early because it's quiet, the phones aren't ringing. And the first thing that I do is I do my routines. But I also look at working, what am I going to work on my business today? I have a list of what I'm going to be working on my business so that I can achieve my goals set out for the day. And if I haven't, then I'll just put it on to the next day. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Okay? So think about, are you working on your business 2 hours a day minimum? And I'm not talking about working in your business. It's important I always say to directors that you must work on your business, looking at getting, because a lot of providers seem to be so fixed on government contracts. There's so much private contracts out there, and I'll be covering this throughout the weeks, so don't worry about this. But look at how many, which I'm going to be covering, look at how many types of contracts that you are wanting to get to begin with. And who is it that you want to work with? Who do you want to, which buyers is it that you want to work with? We are looking at 10, 20 types of contracts that you can get as a healthcare provider. And you're all possibly missing out. I'm not saying that all of you are, but a majority of you are fixed on one type of contract, and there's multiple ways that you can do this. And that's why it's important to spend at least minimum 2 hours a day of looking at what type of contracts and sourcing those contracts, which we cover in our programs as well. I want to ensure, my philosophy is teach a man to fish, they will eat for a lifetime. I'm not here to give you the fish, because it's not gonna strengthen you. It's not gonna build your CEO muscles. And it's important for you as the business owner to be able to look and find and apply for the contracts. You may have a coach, for example, you may be doing training, which we provide training and coaching. there's so many things as a business owner that you need to do before you get into your busy office and the staff members are coming to you. There's this problem, that problem coming up. You know, think about you and the business, but also you need to have business quality of life where your staff members are happy, where your clients are happy as much as possible, depending on what the situation is that they're facing, but also that your family and you are ultimately happy, because what is the reason why you've gone into running a healthcare business? There's a reason behind it, and I want you all to write down the reason why you've gone into running a healthcare business. I've been doing healthcare businesses for 30 years, and for me, I wanted to serve, I wanted to deliver an excellent service to service users, and I went out of my way to deliver that service. But I also looked at different aspects, different types of contracts that I could get for my organization and for clients as well, so that they're not reliant upon one type of contract, because there's multiple ones out there. There's different levels. There's low, medium and high rates, for example, and I'll go into that training with you as we're going through these weekly lives, because it's so important. You're missing out. But at the same time, I want you to think about, sometimes we have clients that will just deal with private paying clients or organizations, for example. They won't do government contracts. I'll go into that later in training during the weeks of why that possibly is as well. So ask yourself that question. How many hours do you work on your business a day before your office or your business hours start? How many hours do you spend? Or perhaps when you go into your office, you must make sure that you spend that time working with you, working on your business, because you're the only one that can do this. Set yourself up for success. Write a list of 2 goals that you're going to work on this week, and I want you to do this now. I want you to write down 2 goals that you're going to work on this week. Okay? And let's work together to get in business quality of life. I want this for you. I see too often my clients are so stressed that they're not taking time for themselves to acknowledge what they're achieving. And sometimes it's good to just stop. Just stop what you're doing and look at where you are and where you're going, and is this what you set out originally for yourself? You love care, but is this what you set out originally for yourself in your business? So I just want you to think about that. So are you achieving your business goals this year? Set them and look at what those goals are going to be. So you've got to make progress in order to move forward in your business. And if you don't do these daily schedules with yourself, then look at why you're not doing that. Is that because you're too busy being busy? Sometimes my clients are so, and I see it quite often, they're so busy being busy. I've gone into large organizations and I've walked in there and they've got hundreds of staff in the office, and it is just wow. You know, they've got so much going on that the owners are not enjoying what they've created. And it's about business quality of life for you. Your clients you're there to give them quality of life, but you also need that as a business owner. So if you can look at development of yourself for 2023, this is your secret sauce for building a strong business, because you are going to get knocked down on many occasions, but you have to get back up. You know, I'm not saying that care is easy, because it isn't. However, if you have the tools that's going to help you to stay strong and to help you to face any difficulties, any stress that you're dealing with as the CEO, that's what I'm here for, to help you to get business quality of life. And I hope that you've enjoyed this short training today. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. You know, I want to help you to get stronger, to do it for yourself. Now, I've had coaches and mentors as well. I still have them today. You know, and it's important that I do things, because I'm not going to rely on them to do it for me. I want to know how to do it myself. I will work with them, but I want to know how to do it myself. And you want to know the same, don't you? You want to learn how to fish for a lifetime. So I hope that's been helpful to you. We just started. Start off strong. Start off strong. You can do this. You can do this. And that's why I want to help you to do this on a weekly basis, to build your CEO muscles for yourself. You have to do this for yourself. I don't want to be focusing on doing things for people where they're not wanting to help themselves. You've got to help yourself as well. This has to be a two-way street. Okay? This isn't a done for you, do it everything. You've got to do this for yourself. I can give you the tools, I can provide you with things, but you've got to implement this. And this is why I'm so passionate about you getting business quality of life. I want you to have that as well. I don't want you to be held bondage to your healthcare business and you're not getting your business quality of life, because your family needs you. You need you. The world needs you. Your clients need you to be strong and healthy, so that your staff members will have a good leader and coach, as well as your clients will get quality care that you can provide. So I hope that's been helpful for you today. God bless and have a wonderful, wonderful day, all of you. Thank you. Bye.